Okay, all right. Well, welcome to this work session of the Montoursville Area School District Board of School Directors on this Tuesday, April 26, 2022 at 7:05 p.m. I'll call this meeting to order and ask the secretary to call the roll.
We have Mr. Albert is absent, Mr. Badger is absent, Dr. Beery, here. Dr. LaCrone,
here.
Dr. Mathers,
here.
Mr. Schimmel,
Here.
Mr. Snell is absent, Mr. Ulmer,
Here.
and Mr. Young.
Here. Okay, now everybody present to rise and join in the pledge of the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, the agenda is barely an agenda tonight, folks, as you saw, it's a piece of paper. But I will say there will be an executive session after we're done for a personnel item or two, as well as a contractual item. And that shouldn't take a lot of time. It'll take more time than this meeting should, I think. So no presentations, and so we'll jump to agenda item 3 for public comment. And Brenda?
No.
Nothing. All right. Okay.
Does Mr. Smith have anything there from the students?
Yeah.
Anything to update us on?
So a student in our academic decathlon team did message a couple of you, and I believe that an email with a request for a presentation was sent. I don't know if anybody received that.
Yes.
Probably the super.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sent a message to your coach to see if we can get some of you together and Mr. Hart here on May 10th.
May 10th.
May 10th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, for a little presentation and recognition,
Yeah.
Okay.
because they did quite well at
Yeah.
nationals.
Congratulations.
Was it 10?
Yes,
Yeah,
10 medals.
10
Kristen Smith had 4, Lainey Lucina had 3, and Melody Rivenhurst also had 3.
So,
Okay.
we hope to have them here on the 10th.
Good. Yeah. Look forward to that. Okay. The action items. There is no action items. Obviously, there's no voting items that I'm aware of. The discussion of future action items really pertain to the upcoming traveling road show. the elementary presentations at the 3 township buildings and the 2 elementary schools. You saw the dates. You saw that the time is 7 o'clock. I mean, it is what it is, and we know that everybody can't make all those. That's understood. There's no way to. But could you, by the way, your name is? Jason. Okay, sorry. Hey, could you bump up the output volume to? I just got a note from the solicitor that it's hard to hear, so crank it up a little. Thanks. Let's see, where was it? On the meetings. That's pretty much it. Dan, you want to give us an update on the presentation?
Yeah, so I emailed Scott Cousin, and he has given full permission to use any and all of their presentations. So I am pulling pieces out that will be informational for the community and making it our own slideshow. So when I get a little further along, I can send that out for everybody to take a look at, make any suggestions. And then the only other thing would be pictures, tours. That might be something you want to discuss here.
Yeah, the administration would like us to reconsider whether we would actually do physical tours at the elementary schools those nights when we're at those schools. Just logistics, personally identifiable information. That I don't know whether there really is anything like that, but security. And then just the idea that if you want to see some of the bad parts of the building, did we really want to be taking the public in some of those areas where? So they requested that could we rethink that? The thought is to take some pictures of those areas and then include that as part of the slide presentation. Your thoughts, board? I mean,
That makes sense. I remember even with the old high school things, I think it was the very last meeting, they had photographs that they showed of what the structure underneath looked like. So, I mean, you know, we took the tour with Joe Naffo. I don't see why a photograph of the things, you know, if we say this will be replaced in 5 to 7 years, that physically laying eyes on it versus some good photographs, not like we have the screens.
I guess I, you know, I,
Well, I think that, I agree that the picture tour would be better, easier on the teachers. I know as a faculty at Penn College, when we have open house, I have to take everything down without any student name on it.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing can be,
okay.
nothing can be up, so they would have to take down, you know, the student work that's up with their names on it.
Oh, that's a hassle.
Yeah.
Is that just colleges, or is that, because, I mean, people can come in the building now for, for parent-teacher conferences and stuff like that, and other people walk through the building.
That's true, yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, is that, so, yeah. Well, you know, let's see, we have a meeting with the solicitor in a day or so. We will take up that conversation about that personally identifiable information in terms of our district, and we'll get back to you with information on that.
I wonder if, like, if it's the whole community, like at least during parent-teacher conferences, you know it's parents of the kids versus other people who may not
Yeah,
have
I
any
just wonder, like, is that
relationship.
just a college thing, or, and I'm neither here nor there on the subject, so I'll just.
And I would hope that Joe Naffo, if an individual really wanted to see something, I'm sure arrangements could be made on a case-by-case basis. But you know, you have 30 people walking through.
Well, we'll get some, I guess, legal advisory on what that looks like then on Thursday, and let you know. I guess I can go either direction, but I don't want to do the wrong thing either if indeed we don't want to step over where we should go, so I don't know. David, your thoughts?
I was just curious as to what the security concern was.
Generally, that's just not letting too many people know what the inside of the building looks like. That's just generally been a thought. Again, I don't know, you know.
There are kids' photos. There's a Hall of Fame at the Valley with kids' photos, and there are perps out there. I don't know if they'll show up to something like that, but
Right.
yeah, we've got a list of parents that can't be in the schools too, and so.
It's just that because I can go pick up my grandsons and walk in the middle school
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
walk in and no one stops me, I can walk the hall if I want to.
Well, it shouldn't be though.
Shouldn't be, but
Did they have
I'm
some
there.
license?
I'm not saying I do, I'm saying after hours, like after work.
After hours.
So the doors are open, I can still walk, transverse that building if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem either way, I'm just trying to think through the security concerns, and I don't like opening any schematics up to anybody to give them an advantage of exit routes, so on and so forth.
Yeah, we got away from we used to have building maps on our website. We
Right.
took all that stuff down, and so, yeah, security is a concern. I don't know how many people are gonna be there to map out
That only takes one, but
an event.
but I also like to err on
We
the
don't
side
know.
of caution that we're trying to give as much information out as possible with this and be as transparent as possible with this project.
Yeah.
And if they think I don't want anyone to get the feeling we're trying to hide something.
Right.
Is what it comes down to. And we know we won't be, but there could be that perception.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to stay away from. We're never going to please everybody, I understand that. It's impossible, but we can try to please the majority if possible.
Well, we basically have about a month, so we can, I mean, we'll get at least a piece of the information back to the board later this week on what, for public schools anyway, I don't know, what the personally identifiable information really means for us as a district and the implications. And
Just one other thought there, and I just thought of this while you guys were talking, but when we did tour the schools, we went into a lot of areas where it's just a few people can get into. So that would probably be what I was thinking, that maybe some of the administration thought some of the security issues would be, like maybe if we took a large group through them, they see places they could hide because, you know, like when we were out at the valley, we were in a very, very narrow space that's probably no one knows exists, but if someone knew, you know what I, like, not saying it would happen, but I'm just thinking that might be what some of the concern was. So that might be something to think about.
And I'm just looking up here, it's FERPA that keeps us at the college, and that applies to elementary, secondary, and post-secondary.
That would be the same for us.
You know, I was scanning through what they define as, and they have an FAQ site, and certainly the information like that identify addresses, phone numbers, obviously security, and more personal grades, things like that, all that kind of thing is off limits to the general public. But I wasn't sure that like just like a student's artwork there on a bulletin board, I don't think it is because we have art shows.
Yeah, no, that's not. And same with the county fair. There's elementary, middle school work there.
Yeah.
We have names here on the walls of our state athletes, so name and a connection with something, I don't know.
All right. Well, have it on your mind. I mean, it's a question mark for us, and we need to take say, oh, let's do this or that. So, all right. Well, that's that. That's really the only item of discussion that I can think of regarding the tour. Dan, anything else?
I know you said we're done with the tour, but I would just ask what you want to get out of that. Do people know what they're looking at, what they're looking for? Because you go through the valley, it's clean, it's well maintained. I don't know what you're going to see unless they're specifically looking at peeling casework and rusted univents. The ceilings are new, the lights new in there. It's
Right, or Joe
Just
explained the
walk-
generator,
yeah.
the electricity, the electric panel, I mean, you almost need the
just
play-by-play.
walking through. You were in the boiler room. It's well maintained,
It's clean,
spotless.
spotless, yeah.
So the guys do, and gals do a very nice job maintaining that building. So what is it that we're gonna have them see? Are they gonna be guided? Because just walking around,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, no offense, Brenda, I don't know what you're gonna see.
No, I'm good.
That building has terrazzo flooring. That's better
I'll
than
be
flooring
glad
in
to
this
look at the
building.
pictures you suggested. I am not here nor there.
So, I don't know. That's just another thing to consider.
Well, the pictures, that would certainly be the highlight the areas that we know are deficient.
It could be explored. It's a combination of those two things. I don't know, to eliminate the transparency concerns. So that's the only other thing I have on that.
So how are those meetings going to be advertised to the public? So what are we going to do to maximize like public awareness and knowledge about
So
and
the
attendance?
postcards getting ready to go
Okay.
out. We talked about the web weekly, putting an ad in that. That's going to happen. We're going to use Facebook. We're going to use the, what's it called now? It's not Parent Link. School Messenger is our new Parent Link. We're going to use that. And I don't believe there are any other, we weren't going to do radio or TV ads or anything like that.
We weren't going to do the Sun Gazette, we were just going to do Web Week. Yeah.
Because that hits more homes. That hits every.
And a full page?
I don't think we decided that, but that's probably.
I think, because, if you open up and there we are, hogging up a full page, that's right there in your face. I like that. I know it's several $100s, but I think it's worth it.
Should be a minimum of a half page, and yeah, I think a full. Plus, we would only really need one or two additions of because since the meetings are so clustered, right?
Right.
It's not like we would need to be in every week for 4 weeks.
And the meetings, actually, Brenda, the meetings are the three on 1 week, that's the 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 1 week, and then next week is Monday and Wednesday.
Have they been posted somewhere yet that I just haven't seen?
Not yet.
They're going to be,
Okay.
yeah, they're
Alright.
right at the doorstep being posted.
Yeah, I think we just approved, okayed those dates.
Today,
On our website, it'll be on our website too. I don't think I mentioned it.
Thursday. It's not the board.
Okay. But that's that. Just in the way of information items, I will have all the award answers, ARP award packages. I'll be emailing them out, if not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. There are 2 spreadsheets of what's been expensed and reimbursed to date. But that's all that's been expensed / reimbursed. We don't have the other money back in. Christina did indicate that she said that her best guess was that the next expensing / reimbursing would occur late summer, was the next inflow of, that could be pretty much that $1 million grant, could be pretty much all of that. So there's going to be money coming in for the next 2 years, 2.5 years. Some might not even be on this board when most of it comes in, to be honest. That's a possibility. So this is really drawn out. And she said that the beauty of the way you can administer these is that even when you have your categories where you want to spend money, she can call the Department of Ed and talk about, I'd like to do this instead of that. And she said they're great on giving guidance, flexibility on how you can do that. And the goal always in mind is supplant. These grants allow you to supplant. And that maximizes how we can use the money, and it works too. We have, we transferred $1 million because we were able to supplant. So her strategy is to maximize that. So this is going to be a drawn-out process. But anyway, we'll have the 2 spreadsheets on what we has come back in the door because we expensed it, and then there's more to come. But I'll get those out too. And there are 6 buckets of money actually. She told me more than I wanted to hear. But my head was hurting after she explained it, walked through it all. So yeah. So anyway, expect to see that information in the next day or 2. And then we'll put the awards packages on our website too, of course. We'll get them on the one financial page. So that's the information item for you. That's all I've got. We have an executive session, if you can hang around for that. Shouldn't be more than 20 minutes or so tops, I think.
Motion to adjourn?
We have a motion, do we have a second? Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? That's that, this meeting is adjourned.
This is
So-
weird, we're leaving before 9 o'clock.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Jason.